Joints and muscles are fussy. If they're not in their most neutral position, over time injury can occur, which can start to produce aches and pains the longer that you're in these stressful positions. In this video, I'm going to go through my top 4 exercises that you can do from the comfort of your own home to significantly improve your posture and get rid of these aches and pains. Let's begin. So what you're going to need for the first exercise is a 90 centimeter core roller, or otherwise known as a foam roller. Just make sure you get the 90 centimeter one and not the 60 centimeter one, because it needs to reach from the top of your head to the bottom of your tailbone. Then what you're going to do is place it on the floor, and then you're going to lie on the core roller so that your head is on one end and your tailbone is on the other. You're going to bring your feet so they're flat on the floor, and then you're going to bring your arms out to the side, extending your elbows. You're then going to just very slowly bring your elbows up towards your head, and what you want to do here is find the best position for your arms that stretches the front of your chest enough but not too much that you couldn't hold it there for 10 to 15 minutes. Once you've found this position, you're going to hold this for around 10 to 15 minutes, and what this is going to do primarily is going to align your spine, because as you lie on that core roller, your spine is going to be put in a good alignment with your head nicely far back, and it's also going to bring your shoulders back. Due to it lifting up your spine, your shoulders are naturally, by the force of gravity, going to come back towards the floor. By bringing your arms further up, this is going to put more weight on your shoulders and therefore stretching the front of your chest. What typically happens in our everyday and why we get into a bad posture is because we end up in this flex position, and this shortens the muscles at the front of your chest and it stretches the muscles at the back and weakens these muscles. So we're just trying to open up the chest. So the longer you can stay in this position and the more that you can do this, the more that you can reverse this poor flexed posture. I'll put a link in the description below on a core roller that you can buy that I would recommend. Then for my second exercise is going to be a rhomboid retraction exercise. This is going to be to strengthen your rhomboids that is attached between your shoulder and your spine. As I said before, in this flex position, what happens is that your shoulder comes forwards, which stretches your rhomboids at your back, which causes them to weaken. So this exercise is designed on bringing your shoulders back, but also to strengthen these muscles so that you can actually hold this position. So what you're going to need for this exercise is a thera band. These bands come in 4 or 5 different strengths. I suggest getting one that's on the lower end of the scale, and then you can work your way up as you find this exercise easier. But I would suggest buying all the different strengths so that you can use whichever one that you need. Again, I'll put a link in the description below on a thera band that you could buy that I would suggest. So what you're going to do is hold the thera band in front of you. You're going to make sure your elbows are in to your side so there's no gap between your elbow and your torso, and then you're simply just going to focus on your shoulders, just bringing the scapulars together. This is going to be a small movement, and you're just going to focus on your shoulder blades. You're just going to bring the shoulder blades together. So you're not focusing on the hands, but by holding the thera band, it's going to give you some resistance, which is going to help to strengthen your rhomboids. Go through this exercise nice and slowly. Hold at the end for a second or two and repeat about 10 times, and you can do this 3 times in a day. You can either do this all at once, 3 sets, or you can spread it out throughout the day. So for this first exercise, we're going to aim at strengthening the muscles at the front of your neck that we call the deep neck flexors. What you're going to need again is a thera band, but this time you're going to need to be able to attach this thera band onto something. So I suggest using a door anchor. You can just put this in between the door and then loop the thera band through the door anchor and then make a knot. This is going to form a little loop, and then you can tie the thera band around your forehead. Kneeling down on the floor, you're then going to bring your head back with your chin tucked in, and then holding your neck in this position, you're just going to lean forwards a few inches. When you lean forwards, what's going to happen is the thera band is going to try and bring your neck backwards. That's then going to force you to use the muscles at the front of your neck to keep your head in place. So this is a nice isometric exercise here. I suggest repeating this about 10 times and again doing 3 sets within the day. If you're not able to do 10 reps, then just start with a lesser amount and then you can work your way up to 10 reps. This is a great exercise because what typically happens with our natural posture is that we end up with our chin forwards as we look at these computer screens or as we come forwards. So it's going to help you bring your head back over your shoulders with your chin tucked in and help you to be able to actually hold this position. So what we're going to do for the fourth exercise is going to be a sit tall exercise. You're going to sit in your normal position on a chair, and then you can imagine there's a string on your chest and it's pulling you straight up to the ceiling. What that's going to do is going to bring you nice and tall and straighten up your spine. Hold this then for about 10 seconds and then you can relax to where you were. And then you go again. So you repeat this about 10 times, again 3 sets. This is a very easy exercise that you can do throughout the day as you're working. At the beginning this is going to be difficult for you to maintain automatically, but the more that you do it, the more that you get used to it and the more that you will do it on autopilot. So give these exercises a try. These can be really amazing at improving your ability to be able to hold this nice postural position. It's one thing for me to be able to tell you what position you should be in, but if you can't hold this position, then it's worthless. So these exercises are designed to be able to help you hold this position. As always, please do like this video if you found some value from it. Comment below how you get on with these exercises. Subscribe for new videos every single week, and I will see you next time.